Welcome guys, Butter Royale TV back with another build guide. Today I'm featuring the ADAR 215. It is a 5.56 caliber semi-automatic gun. You can pick these up on the flea market for around anywhere from 24 to 25, 26K. There's also a trade for one rechargeable battery. Just do a required search on the rechargeable battery, and then it's a skier trade. So if you are able to do the trade, I recommend just buying a rechargeable battery. 12K, you got yourself an ADAR. It's real simple. These things are amazing stock even, but just to juice it up a little bit, we're going to get rid of the front sight, which also is the gas block, and we're going to get rid of the Flashhider, because we will be buying the Bulletec ST-6012. You can buy this from mechanic if you have, I believe it is level 3 mechanic. Otherwise, go in here, quantity 1, about 20K. Reason for this: the 3% increase in accuracy, 11% off the recoil, and it actually increases the muzzle velocity, which will help in long range engagements. Throw that on there. Next thing we need is the MK12 low profile gas block. Again, I think this is actually mechanic level 2. I will probably be wrong with that, and I will put that in the description. If you don't have the trader rep to get it right from him, I would recommend, or from Peacekeeper. You know, this $100 is a pretty good deal. 14K, also a pretty good deal, especially with how cheap we're getting the ADAR. And it's pretty much the build. You can throw whatever sight you want on there. If you want something close range, I like PK06s, or the go with the EKP. Make sure not to buy the O2, and make sure you get the -18. This is also pretty good sight. Sometimes the dot is a little hard to see. So that's up to you if you want close range. Long range, can use something like a Valday on it. If you're interested in a long range sight, this is a 1 to 6x scope. Very big sight picture. And you can actually use the 6x on that scope. 5.56 travels very well, and you can take very long range engagements with this gun. Another choice we have for scope would be the Monstrum compact Prism scope. That's about 30K, a little bit cheaper than the Valday. Bravo. Actually, I wouldn't suggest the Bravo. Use the primary arms. They're a good choice. I don't personally like this sight, but I know a lot of people do. Have to try out what works for you for long range sights. Anyways, for me, I'm gonna throw a PK06 on there. If you do the trade, it does come with a 10-round magazine. I do recommend replacing that. It is a semi-auto gun, but it's nice to have, you know, at least 30 bullets. These magazines are very cheap, and they also allow you to see how much of your ammo is left after you reload. That's one advantage to those magazines. Go with something like that. Now, as far as ammunition goes, I am going to put up an image to an ammo chart here. Now, if you're not familiar with the ammo chart, some of that might seem like gibberish. I can break it down real easy for you. 995 is the top end ammunition for the 5.56 series, but it is anything but affordable. That's per bullet. So a 30-round mag, and you're spending 45,000 rubles just on one 30-round mag. So the next best ammo, and the ammo that I would personally recommend, would be 855A1. It's about 500 a shot, so it's like 15K for a magazine. It still has pretty high penetration, pretty high damage, pretty deadly round. I would say this is the best budget bang for your buck ammunition. You're really hurting for cash, and you're not having much luck making money. Of course, we can always settle for 855, but you're gonna have trouble penning anything over like a level 3 armor with this. So if you're considering, spending 30K on a scope for this instead of a reflex sight, you're better off, sacrificing the reflex, or sacrificing the long range scope, putting a reflex on it. And you could even, I wouldn't recommend this, but you could even get rid of this, put the original Flashhider back on. That Flashhider at, and use better ammunition. I'm sure you know this by now, but the gun doesn't do any more or less damage depending on how modded it is. It is all about the ammunition you use. So if this piece here, or if this scope here is going to prevent you from using at least 855A1, then get rid of those. Buy yourself a mag or two of 855A1. 2 mags should really be all you need. Keep one in your container, and make those 30 shots count. It's a very deadly gun. It's just a great gun. The only downfall to this particular weapon is the ammunition costs. But it is my personal like favorite budget gun to run. It's very accurate. Let's head into the hideout, and it doesn't look very fancy. It's got wood dressing all over it. Doesn't look that great, but like it's super accurate. Like, as you can see, those are aside from my human error, those are, it's a very accurate gun. It's very deadly. 855A1, you can take down people. It'll go through most face shields, no problem. Really, it's a great budget ammunition, and yeah, very simple. So it's just the few items here. One thing you do want to note is this MK12. It might not seem like it does much, but if you do take this gun in there, you know, like this, that front sight's gonna get in the way. You can't see what you're shooting, so. I mean, you could make it work, but that's the most important item of the build. And this bad boy's pretty nice as well. Alright guys, just wanted to drop in and let you guys know about another budget option. I hope many rubles come your way, and maybe stop by the stream. I run a lot of budget loadouts, even though I have too much money. Stop by the stream and say hi sometime. Alright. Thanks guys.